Hi, I'm Emma Gowan and I'm consciously creating change. Follow me on my journey as I leave the security of my off-grid home here in Portugal and venture out into the unknown. Watch me downsize from the Tiger van, which is a Ford Transit minibus conversion, into a small Renault Kangoo Microcamper that I'm building myself. And then join me as I journey off out across Europe, consciously creating my new future. Well, welcome to day 13 of the van build. Following down the uneven ground there. Should always try and not have wire wrapped up. No good. This is size so there we go. So I loosened all the wire, popped it onto the floor, plugged it in. I'm going to put it on the floor so it doesn't fall off, and then turn on the Jenny. So choke on, turn the button on at the front, and then just going to check the fuel. It's on, the choke's on full, and this is the pull start. Okay, so these are what was left over from some metal shelving that I had, and I've put one in here as a bracket, and I'm using the other one on the van wall. So I started the hole off with a drill bit and just started it off, and I've got some self tappers here with washers on, brackers. I'm going to put them into these holes here. There we go, nice and tight. And somewhere is, hold on, thank you Simon, here's one I made earlier. So it just pops in here into this space, and then I can screw it down through the top with some self-tappers, I'm actually tempted to use bolts because I can get them at the bottom, because I can't go up in that space. It makes no sense to me to go up. So if I go down, I may as well use a drill and use nut and bolts so that it's tight in with those holes in the metal shelving. But that's the first shelf in. I'm really pleased with that. Thank you, Eric. And yeah, it's hopefully by the end of today we'll have a full set of shelves and things on the shelves, which will be awesome. Okay, just a quickie that might help. What it is as you can see, with these, they're underneath and you can't see through the wood, and you want to have a shelf and not something with a whole load of holes in. So you want to make sure your screws go through on the right side, in the right place as well. So these are, the holes are in the right space. You know, it's exactly the same, it's uniform. So on here, what I'm doing is I'm going underneath and I'm marking it with the pencil. And I'm marking a couple of holes in, because further down you just can't get your hand in. And then, so I'm basically colouring in the space with my pencil of where the holes are, and then I take it off like this, and then I can use this as a template then, so I can match it up this way around and put it over where the holes are, and that way I'll know where to drill. So I've just drilled through the holes, and to see whether I've been accurate in what I'm doing and the holes are definitely in place, I've got my torch, I'm popping it underneath, and then I can see straight through the holes. I can see the light, and I know that it's all clear and it's in alignment. So really chuffed with that. So time for some nuts and bolts. Well, that's it for day 13. It's been a long day, but a good one. We have shelves. Still got one more to do. It takes a lot longer than I thought to cut out and mess about around all the windows. But yeah, I've got this nice deep pockets on this one. Got all my books. There's a couple missing, but I'm sure I'll find them. All my books are on here and some art stuff. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't look like much, but it's amazing what goes into all that. Everything's got to be made specifically for that point, you know. There's nothing square on the van, so everything needs cutting and measuring, well, measuring then cutting to size. So who knows what tomorrow will hold. So I look forward to seeing you later. And if you're enjoying watching the van build, please press the subscribe button and click the bell to receive notifications of when I stick things up. Alright, cool, happy days.